What it do, my MCOC crew? This is DamnEpic, and I hope you guys are ready for the biggest Paragon crystal opening I've ever uploaded to this channel. Guys, we're going to be opening up, as you can see from the thumbnail, about 600 crystals in this video. So as usual, guys, strap in, grab your favorite snack or beverage of choice, because this is going to be one whaling wild ride. So here we go, guys, getting in. I am a proud member of Team Pop, and just 20 crystals in, we are getting our very first 7-star. Is it a 7-star that I want? Not really, but it is a 7-star nonetheless, so that builds those Titan shards. And of course, in this video, we are going for a 7-star. Onslaught Awakening is the grand prize, as well as a 7-star Bullseye Awakening, and of course picking up any other solid 7 stars that we would like along the way. So how have you guys been? Oh man, it has been a little bit since I've uploaded. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you are excited for the Omega event. I gotta say, with the release of buff Mr. Sinister, he is looking spicy. I really hope he's in the next Titan crystal. That would be wild. His damage over time, though, as a 7-star R3, that could be game breaking, though. That stuff is bonkers. But hopefully they do release him as a 7-star. That would just be wild. The mutant class definitely could use a boost. And as well as Negasonic Teenage Warhead, she is also a great skill counter. Going on to our second 7-star, so welcome Bishop, another 20 signature levels on him. But yeah, guys, in this video I'm definitely talking over this reaction just because it's so long. I had to cut it up as usual, and I still do that in some of the other videos, but this is just the format that I'm going to be doing for this one. But yeah, so it's just going to be having a conversation with you guys, reacting to kind of what's going on in the game, my thoughts on like the Omega event, the game in general, just kind of hanging out with you guys. I feel that you guys would appreciate that versus me just slapping over music and a few subtitles, because I could do that. Let me know, guys, in the comments right now, do you prefer the voiceovers or do you prefer just like subtitles, just music, no talking? And let me know, and depending on what you guys say is what I might do, because just to be honest, it's way easier to just slap on some subtitles than to talk into a microphone and engage this way. But I find it fun. I find it more of a connection that way. But I digress. Here we go. Third 7-star. That's an OG Black Panther. The 7-star drop rate is actually DEO, but can we get a 7-star Onslaught? But what? We are getting a 7-star Odin. That is absolutely wild. I did not own one, so that is spectacular. And this guy is actually a little bit of a sleeper champion on attack. He's not just a pre-fight champion, so I would definitely take this guy to R2, and depending on the work he puts in, maybe at some point when R3s are a lot more common, R3, he does have some decent utility. And another 7-star, guys. This is absurd, but Jabari dupe is just not the 7-star that we're looking for. But again, I will take this absolutely absurd DEO luck. Do things turn around? What? I was going to say, or do things cool off? But they are still hot, but you're going to have to watch this long whaling video, 600 crystals deep from beginning to end. We're going to sprinkle in, of course, some 7-star basics, because we're going to be just picking up shards overload, max it crystal overload. So we're going to be popping open a few 7-stars in this video as well. But as I was saying, guys, they did my boy Bullseye dirty. So I opened these crystals before the deep dive for Negasonic Teenage Warhead came out, and yeah, she looks like a perfect Bullseye counter, very cheesy. So before, I was 100% sure that I was going to take Bullseye to R3, but now I might have other plans. I don't know. But out of this, we want a Spider-Ham Awakening or any champion that benefits from the signature levels. And we're getting another Jabari. What the heck is this, man? I do have her at R2. Definitely a solid champion. Again, a slept-on champion. but just, I don't know, I just don't like her gameplay. I just don't like her animations that much, so she's not a champion that often makes my deck. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, they did Bullseye dirty. I'll be honest, if I knew they were going to do him this dirty with Mr. Sinister being a great counter, buff Mr. Sinister that is, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, I would not have went as hard as I did on these crystals. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's just how this game works. There's going to be, if there's ever a super hard defender that everyone moans about and everyone cries about, then eventually Kabam is going to be able to come out with a perfect counter for that champion, which then, of course, they can sell crystals for, saying, well, you want the perfect counter? Here you go. So that's the story there. But again, you know, if you have several counters, and I like that actually people are figuring out different and creative ways to fight, you know, tough defenders such as Bullseye. And some people might even say once you learn Onslaught Special 1 decks, he's actually not even that tough of a defender. Although at 7-star R3, those Neuroshock damage, that can really stack up. So we have another purple border, and this is actually a fire 7-star pull that I would love. It is just raining 7 stars, and I am loving it. But no 7-star Bullseye or 7-star Onslaught Awakening in sight. So that has me a little worried, but the 7-star drop rate is spectacular. Mathematically speaking, I think it's like 1 or 1.5%. So that means out of like 100 crystals, so 10 Odins, you should get 1 7-star. And we are far beating that right now. So happy to showcase that here in this video. Of course, results may vary. So open these crystals, guys, at your own risk. And of course, I don't usually put that disclaimer in the beginning of my videos, but of course, you know, whale at your own risk as well. So here we go, guys. Let's keep it up. Heading back to that Omega event, I'm going to be honest, I went way harder on these crystals than I should have. And because of that, and because I knew that I wasn't super excited about, even though Omega Red is an absolute beast, Quicksilver, I think as a 7-star with block penetration on a special 2 is going to do massive damage. So if you put him on like a Power Focus 2 or Power Gain node on defense, or if there's any Battlegrounds metas for that, he is going to become super valuable. But yeah, I mean, none of the champions I'm like super excited about. Omega Red again would probably be number 1. I just R5 and ascended my long shot like 2 weeks ago, so I'm not really particular hyped to pull a 7-star long shot. Again, it would be cool, but it wouldn't be account changing unless I got him awakened and took him to R3, which I definitely would not do anytime soon. So let me know, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of the upcoming Omega event. How hard are you going to be going? Are you going to be saving your units for July 4th instead? I think July 4th definitely is going to be crazy. I hope that Kabam, again, you know, you have a lot of R2s, some R3s, but again, my whole thing is just slow down the 7-star progression, you know, rarity progression, that is, train on 7 stars. I mean, some other whales are like, hey, you know, bring on the 8 stars, bring on the 9 stars, but for me, I really like to learn the champions that I have and get good with them. And I don't know, man, I just feel like 7 stars just launched, and again, I've said this many times in previous videos, but hopefully 7 stars are here to stay for a while. Hey, you never know, maybe there's going to be multiple ascension levels. Let's see how Kabam handles that. But as I was saying, guys, hopefully July 4th is not too game breaking. Definitely more R3s, but I hope they treat R4s like they really make the R4 resource a really rare thing, that they kind of breadcrumb it along a little bit, and like at their, you know, Summoner Showdown type events or whatever it's called, that they you know, maybe they give like a fully formed one or something like that, first, you know, fully or half of the catalyst you need to get to a 7-star R4 or something like that, or 3/4 of it or something like that. Although it might, oh guys, I'm so busy talking, we hit the absolute jackpot. Wow. 7-star Bullseye Awakening. That is actually fire. And as other people said, listen, man, you know, you can always ban, you know, Negasonic Teenage Warhead or Mr. Sinister. But the thing is, in Battlegrounds, when people have like multiple counters, you just can't ban them all. So then it comes down to, you know, what people have in their decks and then RNG. So, I mean, that's just how the game is played. It's at least the Battlegrounds side of it, which again, I've said many times, that's the most exciting game mode for me right now. It's like Wars, AQ, we all know, absolutely blows. And this is actually an absolute fire awakening. Buff Gladiator is a very, very fun champ. Not like top Cosmic, but he's fun, and his ramp up is a lot quicker now, and his damage is absolutely phenomenal, especially as a 7-star at R3. So I believe he definitely benefits quite a bit from that Awaken ability. So this is a potential R3 candidate here in the Cosmic class. The other options that I have would be Venom and Null. Null is like a Sig 100, so he is solid. Let me know, guys, in the comments, who would you choose? Freshly Awakened Gladiator to R3, Sig 100 Null, or Sig 100 7-star Venom to R3. I personally, unpopular choice, I would go Venom. I just love his playstyle. I love his animations, everything like that. I know he's an old champion, but his old buff was absolutely amazing, and with Deep Wounds, he absolutely shreds. And of course, with that, I have that 6-star Awakened Venom Relic, so he would be an absolute monster. So we are getting more signature levels on Gore right here. And yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on July 4th. Do you want it to be absolutely bonkers crazy? You know, just R3s everywhere, 5 new R3s for everyone? Or do you want Kabam to slow it down? Let me know in the comments what you think on that. I might be having a little bit of an unpopular take, but I just know, I don't know, something tells me, I mean, I've been playing this game since January of 2024, so, you know, quite a bit now. Definitely not as long as some people. You know, so 4 years and change, but I don't know. What I'm just pretty much trying to say, you heard it here first, is I'm not going to be playing this game forever. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. As I was saying earlier, Battlegrounds is the mode that I enjoy the most. I really think that they should bring in raids a lot more often, or you can choose whether you want to do like map 8 or raids every week. Just because AQ is not it. They really got to do something about that. I think, like anything else in the game, raids are going to get more boring the more you have to do it. So maybe they have it set up like that, but maybe they can modify raids with different bosses and stuff, and you could pick between which bosses you want to take down each week, or they can make it completely RNG where you spin some freaking key or something, and the key unlocks the chest, which then tells you which raid bosses you're going to get, or something like that. But just regular AQ right now is not it, and I'm all about bringing the fun back to MCOC. If I have time, I actually hit up other solid and well-known creators in the YouTube community, and I'm gonna see if we can work on a Make Battlegrounds Great Again video, pretty much going into how the mode can be fixed, not just like buff the rewards, which definitely should be buffed, especially for like the top 3 and then top 10 should be some of the best rewards you can get in the game, because you really want those guys to keep pushing and streaming and keeping the hype alive and being excited about the mode, as well as everyone else, as well as newcomers on the up and up. But yeah, if you are interested and excited about hearing about my thoughts about how me as well as other content creators can make Battlegrounds great again, it's going to be quite a big project, I would say, but let me know in the comments below, and definitely hit that like button, guys. So yeah, just getting a lot of thoughts off my chest with you guys. One day I would love to stream, because I feel like it would be cool to interact in almost real time, but I'm not really set up for that right now, and I'm not sure I have the time really to do that. As you guys see, I don't upload every day, or like some guys who are growing super fast twice a day or 3 times a day. This is just, you know, it's a little, I don't want to call it a hobby, because I do put a lot of effort into editing videos, and whether it's intros or finding the music to put in the videos and stuff like that, creating the thumbnails. This takes time, so it is a little bit of a side project for me, but I enjoy it. That being said, guys, wow, I mean, let me know in the comments how many 7 stars at the end of this video I have pulled. Just leave a number with how many you think I will pull by the end of this video, not including obviously opening up 7-star crystals, but still no 7-star Onslaught Awakening in sight. I mean, this has me a little worried at this point, but as you can see, your boy has doubled down, your boy has tripled down. In all my videos, I always say, hey, I have a budget in mind. I'm gonna open within that budget. As I said, this video, I did not do that. I kind of limit broke through that. And that's honestly part of, since this was such a gigantic opening and I just wanted to have fun, this might limit how hard I go on the Omega event. You're gonna have to subscribe and see if your boy whales out and picks up absolutely every milestone. Oh, and this is an absolutely fire dupe. This brings him, I believe, to Sig 40, and yeah, just want to get those signature levels. So for me, I feel like I really, for my spot to stand out versus other spots, even though there aren't that many of them at R3, I would really want his Sig to be a lot higher because the science class is just so OP. It's the strongest class. It's super stacked. And yeah, I want this guy at like Sig 100 before I even consider taking him to R3. I know he melts most stuff anyway, even at Sig 20, Sig 40, but that's just the way I'm thinking, just because I have so many OP champions fighting for that very rare and exclusive R3 resources. So here we go. That Sunspot 7-star dupe would have been absolutely fire, but we are getting a bullseye. But yeah, guys, this has been, we're cooling off a bit in case you you've noticed. I mean, yeah, the spot awakening was fire, but in the beginning of the video, it was absolutely raining 7 stars down upon us, and now you can see in some 10 pops, we are just getting some trash. But let's see what other 7 stars we can pull, if any. At least in this batch, we had a few 6 stars, which is at least some 7-star shards. Let's keep it going. Guys, let me know also in the comments, what do you think of Silver Sable? I think she's like a mix of Craven and Black Widow Deadly Origins. She looks really fun. I don't know how practical she's going to be for Battleground. She looks like she's going to be really fun and interactive for like long form fights, and long term, I guess technically that's correct as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm that interested in going hard on her to pick her up. I'm definitely interested in Negasonic Teenage Warhead though. But yeah, again, how hard am I going to go? I think she benefits from Sig and a decent amount of signature levels. So again, we're at this point in the game where 6-star R5 Ascended champions can definitely hang, especially if you're skilled and know how to use them. You can do A-OK, and you're going to be doing A-OK for a while. I think when that's going to become a problem is when 7-star R4s start running around and you're really punching up. You're gonna see a big difference there. So let's see if I'll definitely pick up a few of the early access bundles. Definitely hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're into almost 20 minutes of watch time, why the heck are you not subscribed? Maybe someone shared this video. Guys, if you've made it this far, I would deeply appreciate. This is, oh, another 7-star, and it's a Mango. That guy has really fallen off. I mean, this guy used to be an absolute nightmare on defense, but since the 7-star science champion pool is just so strong, this guy is just a potato now. I mean, so many champs, just nuke him. Silk, Hulk, Titania, you name him. Even, 6-star Scorpion, R5 or Ascended. So yeah, hopefully we get some really solid Mystic Defenders coming. But I gotta back up a little bit because we're just coming off of Serpent and Bullseye. So I know the community is like, yo, no more. What are you saying? And there we go. There is another 7-star. And this is actually, I think, a historic moment because it's my first SIG 200 max signature ability crystal. So that is interesting. So that should mean double Titan shards, right? So that should mean 1200. There we go. So that finally, all of those useless signature levels have paid off. And anytime we pull her now, we're going to be getting 1200 Titan shards. So that is absolutely fire. But guys, I don't know. No Onslaught in sight. I've went over my limit 2x, 3x. And yeah. Fortunately, he does not need the Awakening. My 7-star Onslaught is at rank 3, so it's more of aesthetic. Look at all of those max sig crystals. So we're gonna be popping open another 7-star right here. So again, to kind of bring this video to a close, let's get that Spider Ham Awakening, yet another champion that nukes down those mystics. But ironically enough, just as we said, we are getting Mango the Potato. But yeah, anyways, that is what it is. But yeah, I mean, the video I feel started off super hot, raining down 7 stars. But we did have some fire 7-star dupes. Like Spot was absolutely fire. I feel OG Iron Man was absolutely fire. And then, oh, and of course, the Guardian Awakening was absolutely amazing. And finally, of course, pulling a duped 7-star Bullseye was absolutely one of the dream pulls. So we got halfway there in terms of what we wanted. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you share this Negasonic huge opening with all your friends and alliance mates. Leave a comment. I reply to every single comment in the comment section below. Hit that like button and subscribe to your boy. I'll catch you in the next one. DamnEpic out. Peace.